Lofty.AI, tokenized real estate. Not like the metaverse, but kind of like the metaverse, except in the real world, but digitalized. So let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about how to register and enable two-factor authentication, because that's very important for securing not just this account, but any account where you're going to be having funds tied up in. We're going to be talking about wallet connection, assets overview, transaction history, property offerings, show you how to invest with a couple different methods so you can actually buy tokens with Algorand cryptocurrency. So this is all taking place on Algorand blockchain. So you can actually pay for some of these assets with Algorand tokens, or you can do a more traditional payment like with bank or card. So I'll show you how to do a crypto transaction and a card transaction. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is create an account. You can go to register now. If you don't have an account, I have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in real quick. So here is my two-factor authenticator. So you can see right there, it's 741473. Got to be quick before it expires. So now, basically, if this device is not present, no one can get into my account, because you need the code that's right here on the screen in order to get in. And as you can see, it changes all the time as well. So this just adds an extra layer of security. And if you come in right here, you can go to right here and export your accounts. So this is highly recommended to move them to another device. Please don't just keep all your 2FA on one device. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. So then you'll just hit export. All you have to do is scan this on your other device where you have the same app downloaded, and then boom, you're good to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that now so I can have them on here. Then you can have the exact same QR codes on two devices so you never get locked out of your account. Stash one away in a safe or something. Maybe one's your cell phone, one's an old iPad or an old iPod, something like that. But anyway, not to get too far into that, it is very important to secure your account, so let's go ahead and get that set up. What we're going to want to do is go to our settings. We're going to come down here to security, and we're going to go click on the Authenticator app. So let me just go ahead and disable this real quick. Okay, so it's been disabled. Now I'm going to enable it. So I'm going to go to my device where I have my Authenticator app. You can use Google Authenticator is what I'm using. I'm going to go to scan QR code because it's the easiest way to do it. So then you just go right here. And now, as you can see, I have a new Lofty.AI right there. So that is my new number for my Authenticator. So I'm going to go to continue. I have enough time to put that in, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And verify. So boom, now it's been verified. So now to log in, you got to have the 2FA that I just had. So moving forward, while we're here in the settings, we're just going to go ahead and look at payment methods. So as you can see here, I've got connected my Visa debit card and a MasterCard credit card. So what's actually very interesting about this is I wanted to test this out. I'm not going to go too much into this in this video, but this is actually my Crypto.com Visa card. So I wanted to see if I could pay for a Lofty token with my Crypto.com debit card, and it worked. I got cash back in CRO transaction right here on the screen. So I totally used it. I'm not going to do it again for this video. I'm going to be using my MasterCard for the video, but you can actually use the Crypto.com Visa card to buy tokenized properties on Lofty.AI and get cash back. So it's like boom, double investments right there. Just an awesome pro tip. So as for wallet connection, we're just going to go right here, and as you can see, you can connect Algorand wallet app or use my Algo wallet. I've already got this one right here. You can see if I change this, I'll update it, but this is where I'm going to be receiving my tokens. So I don't want to connect another app, but basically you can just download something from the Play Store, or you can download if you have like an external device like an iPhone where you want to keep your wallet. You can download from the Apple Store. I'm using the Para wallet, so I'm going to be showing you how to buy properties with the Para wallet here in a little bit. Basically, all you need to do to connect it is just input the address where you want to receive, and then you can receive tokens. So this is where you're going to receive the digital tokens that you're going to buy. So I'm not going to click on profile because that just shows all your personal stuff that you input when you set up. Now we're going to be looking at assets overview. So I wanted to give a little bit of time for this to pass and actually see how it works before I made a video on it. I bought these tokens on January 1st. So I spent $300 on January 1st, and I've made $3.78 since then. Whenever I bought the $300, the projected returns for the year were only like 40-something dollars. So it wasn't like I was shooting for the moon here. I didn't want to put a bunch of money in something that was going to be tied up, and if I didn't know how to access it. So far so good. Everything seems cohesive. I've actually talked to support a few times through email, and they're very responsive and open willing to share information. So it was a very good experience from their customer service as well. So basically what you're doing on this website here is you're going to be shopping for real properties that exist in the real world, and you're going to be purchasing what would be equivalent to shares of them. So the property is tokenized in a total value. So if we look at this property real quick, you can see the total value of this house is $108,800. And this is how many tokens there were at $50 each. And now this is how many are left at $50 each. So the ownership of this property is being sold and distributed on the blockchain in the form of these tokens over Algorand blockchain. What's nice about this is that somebody doesn't have to go and get a huge loan of $108,000 from the bank, or anything like that. They don't have to have the upfront capital to buy a house and drop $108,000 to earn. So the monthly cash flow here is $665. You'd have to make a $108,000 investment to return $665 per month. So that's not exactly great, but a lot of people do this, and this is how you become a real estate tycoon. You accumulate. But tokenized property allows people to get in at a much lower rate. You can see $50. You can get in and start earning money with as little as $50. So if you want to withdraw this rent balance, you can do ACH transfer, PayPal. I'm in the US, so you actually can't withdraw an Algorand yet, or this other cryptocurrency yet, because the US is being disastrously slow in creating laws and regulations around cryptocurrency. And you can also donate to charity with a minimum of $5, but I haven't accumulated that much yet. What is also nice is that you could use this balance to pay for other properties. So if I wanted to go buy another token, which I'm going to show you how to do in this video, I can actually apply my rent to buying another token and receive that monetary value off. So here we just looked at this property. I have 6 tokens of this property, and as you can see, I own 0.28%, so not even 1%. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at transaction history and see how the rent payments work, so you don't have to wait an entire month in order to receive the rent. So here you can see prices change, right? So that was very interesting to me. I had asked in the Discord server, which is very helpful, I'll link that in the description, what this might be to if it was already that the property value was rising. But what it actually made more sense is that February only had 28 days, which was less days than January had. So the daily rent was higher than it was in January. So as you can see, when we return back to another month where the same amount of days are present, the daily rental balance stays the same. So you're earning daily what you would earn at the end of the month, except you earn a little bit each day, which is nice. You get daily rental income, and you can export that if you want to. So now we're going to get to the fun part. We're going to go look at property offerings. I've done a little bit of looking around. Here's the one that I already have some shares in. See, you can see this one's actually up a little bit. So now the tokens to enter here are $50.77. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this one. You can view all the photos. So you can see totally what it looks like before you want to get into it. You can come down and see everything about it. Here we can see what it's worth, how many tokens. This one's pretty hot. Looks like there's only 630 tokens left. Must be in some good property or something. You can see exactly right here where exactly it lays actually. If you go to it, if you go to the financials, you can see everything here. Closing costs, total returns projected, annual gross rents. Here you can actually project if you want to purchase how many tokens, what that's going to do for you. So here you can see the documents, anything you want to know about the house. It's actually really neat. So here you can see, boom, title commitment, repairs, rental property verification. Anything you might need about the property is right there. So here you can see the buying process. This one is really, really fresh. So you can see here, if there were other events, it would be dated in chronological order. And then here a little bit about the market. So if you want to invest on a property, I'm not telling you to invest in this one. I don't even know if it's going to be on the market by the time you're watching this. If you're one of my loyal subscribers, you're probably going to have your notifications on and see this right away. And you might be able to get some of these tokens if you want to, of course. But anyway, look around for a property you want to invest in, and this is how you're going to invest in it if you do want to invest in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click invest. So you have to click here. Looks like you actually have to scroll all the way down, and then you can close it, and then you can certify that you have read it, even though I didn't. So I'm going to do one token, and right here I could do my rental income balance. So I have 378 available. You can put whatever you want. So now that I think about it, I'm actually not going to use that. I'm just going to go ahead and go without it. But that is how you would apply it to your purchase if you wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to payment. And now you can see all the payment options. So here I have my Visa, which is my Crypto.com card, my credit card, which both have percentage fees plus 15 cent fee. Ew. New bank account, no fee, so that's pretty cool. But tokens sent when funds clear in 3 to 5 business days, or adding a new card, whatever. So I'm going to be using cryptocurrency because crypto is the best. And I want to show you how to use it. So now we can go, boom, 66.49 Algorand. You have 1 minute to accept it, so I'm going to accept the rate. So ensure you have your Para wallet open. Before beginning the transaction, it will not notify you of a pending transaction. So I'm going to go ahead and open my Para wallet real quick. Alright, now I'm going to show up the QR code on the screen. Okay, so when you get into your wallet, you're just going to go up to the QR code. All you have to do is line that up. So yeah, I barely even lined it up and it already took it. So it's going to say, boom, connect. And then waiting for transaction, multiple transaction request, sign it or confirm it. Make sure you accept it. You know, we just put it over the QR, so it's pretty safe to say that's what we're doing. And there you go. So now I have to come over here. It's processing. Shouldn't take too long with Algorand blockchain. Success! Now I'm successfully or officially an owner of this place. Woohoo! Go to my account. So it says there are outstanding tokens waiting to be sent to your wallet. Alright, so now I'm going to go to this same place here and I'm going to go ahead and invest. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my card. We just learned that you actually have to scroll all the way to the bottom here and hit that. Continue to purchase. So now I'm going to get 3 of these bad boys. The reason I'm trying to stack up on this amount of tokens because I already had 6. So now I just got that other one. This 3 will make 10. So I just got this email from Lofty, actually, conveniently on the day I wanted to make this video. It says, Lofty is going to earn have rewards for holding Lofty tokens. So now you'll automatically get a gift certificate and a VIP status if you hold more than 10 tokens starting March 10th, 2022, and you hold them until 9/10/2022, September 10th, 2022. So if you hold them before this date, you cannot buy them after the date and be eligible. You have to buy them before this date. I'm recording this video before that date. So if you have 10 to 19 tokens, you're going to get a small $40 reward. Here's the reward tier right here. I'm not going to read it all out to you. These other guys who got in really early are going to get some super cool stuff, which is a custom NFT and a Lofty t-shirt. I'm super jealous, but you know what? I'm here now. Maybe we can get some extra cool stuff in the future, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to get these 3 tokens and show you that it works with my card as well. I'm going to have to pay that 1.5% fee plus 15 cents. Going to eat it like a man real quick. And this is all for you. This is for my viewers, so I hope you're happy. Shout out Deadly Crypto. Shout out my viewers. Boom! Shout out 7480 Haplin Drive, St. Louis, Missouri. Let's go. Go to your accounts. Now I got 6 of these tokens, 4 of these tokens. These are waiting to be sent to my wallet Addy. And boom, I don't know why that says that right there. I saw it just a second ago, so I went to my wallet to check. And now here's the 4 tokens that we just bought. See, I got the one with Algorand, and then I got this one right here with my card. So boom, now we got 10 tokens, and we're going to be getting those early investor perks, which is a small bonus of $40 and a VIP badge. Hopefully some other cool stuff in the future. So I refreshed the page and now that has went away. So that's right, we have the tokens. Cash payout on this one is way better than that one, but I'm going to hang on to those and we're going to stack this rent up, see how it goes, maybe accumulate some more throughout the year. Now, one cool thing I want to show you is all the information that's publicly available about Lofty.AI. So I scrolled down to the cool part. Here you can see this wallet address has 50 properties. This dude has 18,000 tokens, invested $927,000, almost $1 million in this real estate portfolio. And he is returning an annual rent of $67,000. So that's twice the average salary, almost 3 times the average salary here in America, in the United States. And he's not doing anything. He's invested a lot of money into this property. And you can do the same with real estate. You can do the same in many other ways. This video was featured around Lofty. And you can also see some other guys here who have invested similar. This guy invested $500,000 and he's returning $45,000 per year. So this guy has almost twice as much invested and is not earning twice as much. See, if he was earning twice as much, that'd be 90K. So maybe this guy's placed out his investments a little bit more strategic. As you can see here, obviously, this is not paying as much as this. So that could be part of the reason. You have to be very strategic with your investments. These guys have invested almost the same amount, and he's earning about 6K less. These guys are earning almost the same amount, and he's invested. So, I mean, you can just basically see there's a bunch of difference here. I can go all the way through these pages and find my address as well to see what's going on there. But, I mean, I just showed you right here. I only got 10 tokens, so I'm not going to go through that trouble. So here is just one way to get into tokenized real estate. There's definitely other investment platforms that I'm not familiar with. Lofty.AI is just one of the ways to get into tokenized real estate using the Algorand blockchain. I may have missed a few things in this tutorial. If I did miss anything, leave it in the comments below what I did miss. That way someone else in the future can check through the comments and see what the updates are. If Lofty does a huge update in the future, which I'm sure they will, if they ever do add that exchange and whatever other new updates they present, well, of course we're going to be covering those updates, and I'll provide an updated video in the link in the description whenever that time is necessary. Really quickly, I guess I could show you, if you have a property that you want to sell with Lofty, just put your name right here, whatever it is, blah blah blah. Just go into the next one, and then you can put the name of your property. Go through this application, and you can get a real property listed and sold on here like those other ones we were looking at. You can learn about tokenized real estate, hit up the facts, hit up the About Us, and always, again, hit up their Discord server because there's cool people in there. I learned a bunch of stuff there whenever I first came to Lofty, and the community is really nice. Also, support team is really good. So I guess there's a little bit of a review at the end of this tutorial as well. So I hope I was able to teach you something about Lofty.AI. Thanks for watching.